I have been a phantom for about 20 years. It's been a long job, but you know, somebody has to do it. Actually, technically, they don't. You know, it's not really even a job. It's more of a hobby, I find. But technically, it's not even a hobby. It's more of a hobby is something you enjoy, isn't it? I don't enjoy doing this. I actually hate it. But it's something I have to do. In fact, you know, it's not even something I have to do. I mean, it's not like anybody's forcing me to do it, or it's something I hate to do, but I feel like I have to do it. There must be a word somewhere for that. Yes. Obsession. That's the word. It's an obsession of mine. Insane as well. Yes, slightly insane, slightly obsessiony, slightly totally batshit crazy. Is batshit one word or two words? It's one word with a hyphen in it, isn't it? So that would technically be, well, it's two words put together. I'm nuts, basically. I am totally insane. Barbie.
Spirit and my voice in one combined. The phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
Well, you see, when I was younger, I suffered a terrible accident. I was running with my brother. We were playing throw the cucumber at birds, which is not a well-known game, but we enjoyed it. Basically, all we need is a cucumber and some birds, and you take the cucumber and you throw it at the birds. You know, 9 times out of 10 you miss, but there's that one time where you hit the bird square on with the cucumber, and we call that cucumbering the bird, which, now I look back on it, actually sounds a bit filthy. Filthy, yes, it's cucumbering the bird. Cucumbering the bird. That's filthy, isn't it? Yeah, well. Anyway, the point was, I was playing the game there with my brother. We're playing Cucumbering the Bird. And I fell, and I got a big scar down my face. I fell down a crevice, cliff face. It wasn't quite a cliff, it was more a steep hill. It probably wasn't even that steep now I think of it. It was kind of, I think we call it a hill, more of a mound, but when you're younger everything was bigger, so it might have seemed like a cliff to me, but really it was a bump. I fell down there and I scratched my face pretty bad. It was scarred, and I'm scarred for life now. Ooh. Down there, so I had to. And basically, after that, I had basically not a lot of choice. You know, I could either become a phantom or, you know, a James Bond villain, which I don't have a white cat, so I can't become a James Bond villain. Actually, I do have a white cat somewhere. You haven't seen her around, have you? completely white with a little collar. She's been missing for a few days now. She'll turn up, you know, somewhere. Wasn't technically my cat. I just found it. With a little girl, I just thought I'd take. I actually can't play the organ, which surprises a lot of people. Being a phantom of the opera, the stereotype is, you know, me staying there, do all that with organ. But I can't actually play it. When someone comes in, I tend to see them, and I got a little tape recorder at the side. I just press play, and I just basically do that. People don't even notice that I'm completely out of time most of the time. They see this image and go, whoa. Sometimes they do that. Most of the time they just come in to use a toilet actually, and in that case I just let them use the toilet. There's no skin off my nose. Or my face. Oh, it hurts. Oh. It's not that funny actually. I've been thinking of expanding. Phantom of the Opera is all well and good, but I think people are moving on in this time. I feel I should move with the times. Maybe be Phantom of the Rocky Horror Picture Show or something. Which actually, no, maybe not that, because I am not what you would call a sweet transvestite, and I have no thought of dressing up in women's clothing. I do have some in the back for when I kidnap women. Long dresses. I tend to make them wear that because it just adds to the atmosphere. I'm a very lonely man, okay? I could do with the company. Judge me. You're good to judge me anyway, so... What was I saying? Oh yes, expanding, yes. Move on to musicals, maybe Grease. Maybe I could even do some action films. I'm very actiony. I swing from the roof. Not too high, because I get vertigo. Don't like getting too high. I mainly just from the wall, just across the ground is usually fine for me, and even then that's a bit scary because you know you could hurt yourself. The last thing I need is to get a scar down here, then I'll have my face completely covered. But maybe even my chin, just be a mask, you know, and I don't want to be the mask. That's no good. Well, I suppose it's could work, but no, it wouldn't. Ha! Oh, what? Bloody. There's a bug flying around somewhere. Here, 20 years and I haven't been able to catch just one insect. It's always flying around. But, oh, insects only live like a day, usually. But I'm sure this is the same one, because it's always one, you know, it's not like it's a swarm of them, it's always one bug just... flying around. That's my problem. I will deal with it. I was hoping the cat would have got it, but gone. Gone. Well, I hate to. I think I'm going to have to go, because I've actually got a show in a few minutes. I need to get ready. Hopefully people will turn up to this one. It'll be a good one. It'll be good. Well, it'll be as good as any other one that I've done. It'd be good if someone turns up this time. I could use the applause. I could use the applause. Do you want to stay around and maybe film it so I can? No, that's fine. There's plenty of seats if you wanted to. But of course, you probably got other things to do. That's fine. But I'd better get ready. Yes. So gotta just go around this way. Just sorry. Show must go on.